Welcome back, folks. Toaster here. Got another Ace Tanker replay. We're in the T29 today, and we are top tier. And I started this before the countdown because I want you guys to see what I do. I'm looking at the map and looking at where my players are going, and I run directly into this dead tank. So yeah, inspires confidence, right? But that's okay. We're going to have a cracking game, and you're going to see how to play this thing, or at least in my opinion how to play it. Now there's one artillery, and normally I do not like to go middle, but in this case I am going middle because I don't know that anybody's going to challenge me. The only thing that can really pen me is Artie. You're going to see, well, I'll make a couple mistakes, but at the same time we're going to have a pretty good game. So you're going to want to see the after action on this too, just because we did hit a couple blind shots here. So the Super Hellcat is in bushes there, and he is attempting to hit us, and we're showing him engine deck, so we got to stop doing that. And right now we're pretty much hull down, so we're going to go ahead and stay hull down and see what we can do. So this thing is nearly impenetrable hull down, but it's also, as you can see by, I'm just looking for some blind shots basically, and at this point the VK decides he's going to push out on us. But because it's almost impenetrable hull down, as they're firing HE at me, we're just going to sit here and tank damage for a while until that happens. 400 damage. Yep, that's what I get for camping. So I decide that I'm just gonna push, right? Because if once I get to the hill, that Artie becomes a non-issue. Now there's a risk there because that KV2 was sitting there, but he didn't fire at me. So I wonder if he's backed off. A lot of times if you shoot a guy, he will back completely off. I'm not that kind of player, but many people are. So now that we've got the hill, we're going to kind of put on a clinic for these guys here. And the KV2R hits us in the turret and no damage. And I think, I didn't know if he saw me or not, but he did. And we're able to take out the enemy. Now I'm sitting in this specific position because I feel like I'm safe from Artie here, right? The Artie usually sits back in the very back corner over in like A2. So if that's the case, I am completely safe from him by sitting here. And we're just going to continue to try and work people down. And one of those people is that KV2R. So it's now 7-3, and part of that is we've won the hill, right? And part of it is that our team is doing well, and their team did not take the hill. They could have won this game just by taking the hill. So we're waiting to see what guys pop up here, and lo and behold, their SU-100 M1, which has actually got a pretty good armor profile from the front, decides he's sitting on that back hill. Unfortunate for his team, but we're able to spot him, and now he's got to make a decision. Does he face me, or does he continue to fight the guys over on the one line? So it's 9-4. This game's over. We're up to 2100 damage, and we've decided that we're going to just push in and kill these other guys. We may as well. The Artie's dead, and we know that there's a shot to be had, and we know that we hit that shot because, well, one, he shows up with less health, and two is we reduce cap points. So they're stuck, and I'm kind of surprised this M1 is not firing at me, but whatever, we'll take it. Poor Excalibur up on the hill gets lit on fire. That takes us up to 2,700 damage and about 1,300 spotting. And it's time to go after these guys. There's only 3 guys left. They're all in the cap, right? So I know for a fact we can push in. And we've got a fair amount of health left. And really, I just want more damage because I want to assure that we get the Ace Tanker here. Unfortunately, we don't hit that shot. And this VK, this poor guy, I don't know. He has no chance of pinning me, number one. But I don't know why he was sitting in the cap to begin with, to be honest. He could have been over on one line, or he could have rushed the hill. Anything but sitting on the cap. So that's the end of the game. 3 kills. We show 2,800 damage on the board, 2,600 blocked, and 1,391 spotting. So let's go take a look at the after action report and see what that shows us. Well, no twists here. It is an Ace Tanker. We also got a high caliber and unsurprisingly a steel wall. We ended up with 3,300 damage on the board. So that's probably 2 more shots of damage than what we thought. And we were top of the team with 1,346 base XP. 17 shots fired, 13 hits, 12 pens, and 1,688 assists. That takes us up to about 5K in a tier 7. Is actually quite a good game. And we have a premium account once again because Wargaming's 10-year anniversary is giving out premium days. So we ended up with 38,000 credits, but we would have made a profit even without a premium account there. And we ended up with 2,000 total XP because of our premium account. So I appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Toadster out.